T.I.'s son, King Harris, has been arrested after not appearing in court and some other things connected to his actions.
Stand by right here for me. There you go. I'm 10 extend, 1 detain. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down. Yes, sir.
There's one in the way.
Does your buddy have one as well? Alright, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
You take the
Okay.
clip out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. Alright, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
You sure?
We're gonna be at the church. Alright, I appreciate you being full, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't sure this.
Just take a step to the side for me.
Rarely has a celebrity controversy spiraled into something this disturbing and violent. Even the Harris family, known for years of high-profile scandals and chaotic headlines, has never faced anything quite like this. Tonight, the focus isn't on music, fame, or luxury. It's about survival. The world is closely following the condition of King Harris, who is now in critical care, severely injured and barely conscious after what sources are describing as one of the most brutal prison assaults in recent history.
Steve Sadar reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve Sadar that my clients want justice. So if the deal involves Tiny and T.I. turning themselves in and admitting to the crime that they've committed, then fine, we got a deal. But if it does not, then...
The information coming out of that Georgia prison sounds less like official reports and more like something out of a gang-related crime film. Allegedly, King was attacked in his unit, an ambush that left him clinging to life. Inmates reportedly struck with shocking aggression. Prison staff had to intervene quickly, pulling him out amid total chaos, triggering a lockdown that disrupted the entire facility.
So the dynamics here are interesting, but I can't judge how the parenting has gone, because everything that we've seen has been stuff that many of us would have said or similar if we saw our children do this. But I will say this.
Insiders say King was urgently transported under heavy security to the prison's medical unit. His face was severely swollen, his body nearly motionless. But the violence didn't end there. Staff struggled to regain control as a full-blown riot broke out, injuring multiple inmates. For those assuming this was a random brawl or a hazing incident that escalated, it wasn't. The circulating narrative points to a premeditated strike, a cold, targeted assault with a clear objective. Some believe it was retaliation for King's repeated displays of status and luxury while incarcerated. Others see it as a harsh reminder that inside prison, fame carries no weight, and any sign of vulnerability makes you a target.
I really admire his dedication and commitment to the craft, because, I kind of told him, what was wrong about it. Making mistakes. I ain't had no daddy who'll pull up and get on my ass anytime. Things I did, you can't get away with.
I know that.
Man,
As news of the attack spread rapidly, social media platforms exploded with reactions. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were flooded with posts, some expressing sincere concern, while others mocked King harshly, suggesting he finally encountered reality and couldn't cope. The reaction was deeply polarized, one side offering support, the other turning his medical emergency into entertainment. Meanwhile, the Harris family was thrown into crisis mode, urgently seeking answers as speculation grew that King might not survive another targeted incident. The situation quickly turned into a digital spectacle, with ongoing live commentary, unverified claims, and escalating conspiracy theories dominating the conversation. Early rumors were bold and direct, citing unresolved tensions within the prison and individuals allegedly waiting for the right opportunity to strike. A source close to the Harris family revealed that King had reportedly been singled out for public humiliation weeks before the actual attack, his fate possibly decided before any confrontation even began.
Trying to coddle him for. Let the man walk off, have some time to himself, sit down, soak it up, and come up with what he need to do.
Another insider, said to be affiliated with prison staff, reported that King had become widely disliked among other inmates.
So him being arrested isn't really like the shocker. It's him coming out and his, I guess, reaction to it, right? Because everybody's saying, King, you grew up privileged, bro. Why are you going down this path? Now he's talking about F the police, F12. So, you know,
He was reportedly resented not just for his family's public image, but also for his showy behavior, acting as though he controlled the prison environment. That type of attitude rarely goes unnoticed in a space where authority is earned through quiet resilience, not bold gestures.
I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for Family Hustle. Right. That does come with some, you know, it's some adversity. It's some adversity to come with that. People get in your bed.
Yeah.
Anonymous prisoners echoed that view. They claim King was warned directly, told he was drawing too much attention, acting overly confident, and unprepared for the realities of prison life. When the threats finally escalated, they became physical, leaving him critically injured. The Harris family has since been responding with growing urgency and alarm.
I graduated. That's the only good thing they posted of me going viral. I'm not on the media's good side. I don't know why, but it ain't.
T.I. hasn't rested since the incident. Sources say he's constantly on his phone, urgently contacting lawyers, politicians, and anyone with possible connections inside the Georgia Department of Corrections.
Steve Sadar reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve Sadar that my clients want justice. So if the deal involves Tiny and T.I. turning themselves in and admitting to the crime that they've committed, then fine, we got a deal. But if it does not, then I would prefer to have the investigators do their work and to bring criminal charges against Tiny and T.I.
According to one Atlanta insider, T.I. is prepared to offer any amount, make any deal, and even sign strict non-disclosure agreements if it means getting King out safely before another incident occurs. It's a difficult image to process, watching the man once known as the King of the South pushed to desperation as the justice system closes in on his son. Meanwhile, Tiny has reportedly isolated herself in what insiders describe as a war room, organizing a team of attorneys, publicists, and media contacts in a coordinated effort to manage the crisis. But privately, the united front they've long portrayed seems to be coming apart. Those close to the family say tensions between T.I. and Tiny have escalated into intense arguments, with each placing blame on the other for the situation their son now faces. Friends are beginning to question whether the couple is still focused on saving King or simply caught in a conflict of their own, while their son's condition remains critical.
So the dynamics here are interesting, but I can't judge how the parenting is gone, because everything that we've seen has been stuff that many of us would have said or similar if we saw our children do this. But I will say this, a lot of what's happening is because it's in the public. Like most children don't have to do this in the public.
The Harris family, once seen as a symbol of resilience, loyalty, and brand strength, is beginning to fracture under mounting pressure. And those cracks appear to be widening by the hour. This is where the narrative takes a more unsettling direction.
And you can, you know what I'm saying, kind of woo-saw yourself outside of the public opinion.
The speculation hasn't died down. It's only intensified. Now, some are saying the attack had nothing to do with minor prison drama or casual disrespect.
I really admire his dedication and commitment to the craft, because, you know, I kind of told him, you know, what was wrong about it. Making mistakes. I ain't had no daddy who'll pull up and get on my ass anytime. Things I did, you can't get away with.
I know that.
Man, damn. Yeah, that's I ain't see that one coming. You
Really?
know what I mean? Nah, I didn't.
The central rumor? A contraband deal that went wrong. Some insiders suggest King either refused to cooperate or, worse, tried to outsmart the wrong group. In prison, where loyalty holds serious weight, that kind of misstep can make you a target fast. So the real question remains, what actually happened? Was it simply a disagreement that escalated, or was King Harris intentionally set up from within? Individuals close to the investigation claim there's proof this wasn't random. According to them, King was led to a secluded part of the prison, where at least 3 inmates were already waiting. At the same time, prison surveillance cameras reportedly stopped working. The Department of Corrections has denied any system failure, but many remain skeptical. As one of T.I.'s former road managers put it plainly, it's Georgia. Cameras break when they need to break. That's all you need to know. That statement alone has fueled suspicions of a potential cover-up, suggesting that someone behind the scenes may have orchestrated the event while King was left to suffer in silence. Meanwhile, King's condition is still unstable, and the Harris family is under growing strain. They've weathered challenges before, but never with this level of intensity. Fans are already revisiting the viral moment at a Falcons game when T.I. pulled King into a headlock during a live Instagram broadcast following a heated argument about his behavior. The incident drew public attention as T.I. told his son, "You are embarrassing yourself and your family," while security intervened and Tiny tried to defuse the situation. At the time, many believed that moment marked King's lowest point.
My son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas. His ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep it up, his ass going to prison.
But this violent incident inside prison has shown that things can deteriorate even further. Now, King lies in a hospital bed while the family's internal struggles spill into public view.
Then he want to talk about some other like this being shit. This being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're cat.
It's become clear that the Falcons incident was only the beginning. What's happening now goes far beyond family reputation. It's a matter of survival.
Don't be in this bitch. Wait till I come back in the market late night, and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act off, tough? All like this in front of all your people. Say your mama I said Happy Mother's Day. And then Karen in my face and shit, like what?
Conditions within the prison have been described as extremely hostile. Several sources confirm that King was regularly harassed, mocked not only for his own actions, but also because of his family's controversies. Inmates reportedly threw past scandals in his face, including the unresolved human trafficking allegations connected to T.I. and Tiny. For King, daily life behind bars became a psychological battle, and this time, those taunts appear to have turned violent.
Stand by right here for me. There you go. I'm 10 extend, 1 detain. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down. Yes, sir.
There's one in the way.
Does your buddy have one as well? Alright, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
You take
okay.
Clip out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. Alright, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
You sure?
I'm gonna be at the church. Alright, I appreciate you being full, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't sure this.
Just take a step to the side for me.
But inside the prison, older inmates weren't convinced. One former inmate was blunt, stating, "We're not here for the reality show. We don't care who your father is." That's the harsh truth of prison culture. If you talk too much or avoid responsibility, there are consequences. That's the code. And now, King is facing those consequences publicly. Meanwhile, T.I. appears to be exhausting every option. Sources claim he's considering going public with serious accusations about corruption and unsafe conditions within the facility. At the same time, his public relations team is reportedly working behind the scenes, offering stories to media outlets that portray King as a victim. It's a well-known crisis strategy: shift blame, question the system, and defend the family's reputation at all costs. But a difficult question lingers. Has the opportunity to protect King already passed? And more importantly, was this situation unavoidable after raising him with the belief that consequences didn't apply? That question remains unsettling. Hard to ignore and impossible to dismiss. Adding more fuel to the fire are claims from at least 3 seasoned industry figures who believe the Harris family's long-standing legal troubles may have put a target on King from the start. His name has often been connected, directly or indirectly, to lingering allegations of misconduct tied to the family. Accusations that first surfaced years ago and never fully went away. For some inmates, those allegations weren't just gossip, they were a reason to provoke and isolate him. The name that continues to resurface is Sabrina Peterson, the former associate who initially brought the claims to light. For certain individuals inside, that link alone was enough to justify the ridicule and pressure King faced. And now, following the violent incident, those same rumors have grown even louder. Sabrina Peterson didn't just raise concerns, she publicly warned she had more evidence that could implicate not only T.I. and Tiny, but also King. Her statements have reignited speculation, making an already volatile situation even more complex. The federal authorities may have decided not to press charges, but in the relentless court of public opinion, that mark doesn't disappear. As the Harris legal team scrambles to contain one scandal, another rumor inevitably surfaces, this one darker than the last. Whispers circulate about a secret contraband deal gone wrong, allegedly involving King's name in a prison ledger. A promise broken, a debt left unpaid, or worse, claims that he may have cooperated against the wrong people. Inside prison walls, those accusations are taken extremely seriously. Whether based on rumor or fact, insiders agree, crossing the wrong group often leads to violent retaliation. Combine that with King's privileged upbringing, his reality TV antics, and the ongoing controversies surrounding the Harris family, and he became a magnet for resentment and grudges ready to explode.
Treat mine like you treat yours.
Why y'all got so much time, bro? Why y'all always gotta have?
What is it about
man? It's not illegal to have.
Well, in the manner in which you portraying in the lifestyle, it don't look legitimate, sir.
Because I'm not supporting no whore. I'm not
Ain't
supporting.
doing.
I'm not.
What kind of parents don't support their kids in little goddamn
Slide. Bigger than you.
popping it? Is this over there? So just go the prayer pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand.
I've been seeing him around through there a lot.
You gonna raise your own hand?
I've been seeing him around too like that.
Huh?
Well, when you got get angry,
I know that.
when y'all got
around those people, they call it's not the possession of and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Behind closed doors, T.I. and Tiny's marriage is under extreme strain, likened by sources to a powder keg. Insiders describe relentless arguments. Tiny reportedly advocates a more protective approach, blaming systemic pressures and outside influences for their son's predicament, while T.I. remains steadfast, insisting that King's survival depends on discipline, power, and leveraging influential connections. Observers describe him as combative, furious, and determined to respond forcefully. One source close to the family claims this is the most severe crisis the Harris dynasty has ever faced, surpassing previous legal battles in Los Angeles, the canceled reality show, and even the infamous Falcons game headlock broadcast live on Instagram. This isn't just another headline. It's their family legacy hanging by a thread. The emotional strain is intense. Both T.I. and Tiny are reacting with heightened urgency, their children caught in the middle, while King's fight for survival unfolds publicly. Scrutinized by millions, zoom out, and the stakes are undeniable. King Harris, once the indulgent wildcard of the Harris dynasty, now confronts the harshest reality imaginable. Prison does not care about family names. With every emergency call T.I. makes, with every rumor circulating online, one question grows louder. Are we witnessing a redemption story, or the complete disintegration of one of hip-hop's most prominent families? And the hard truth that no publicist can spin? The most shocking details of this ambush are still undisclosed. It's like watching in slow motion as the carefully maintained image of celebrity privilege crumbles against the harsh reality of prison walls. All the money, all the connections, even a name as recognized as Harris, cannot guarantee safety where rules are enforced with violence. Respect in prison isn't bought with fame or autographs. It is earned through loyalty and survival. King Harris, like many before him, is learning this lesson the hard way. No shortcuts, no mercy, and no easy exit. Survival is the only priority. High-profile inmates receive no special treatment. They are visible, vulnerable, and often turned into cautionary examples. King Harris is experiencing that reality in its most severe form. In a world where survival depends on discretion, alliances, and respect, the very fame that made him a household name may have become the most dangerous liability he carries.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired. You ain't getting no sleep. And the truth be told, before this look, I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle. You know, lifestyle just lifing. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house.
That unsettling truth is haunting everyone as the aftermath of the attack continues, leaving the Harris family tense and confronting threats they never anticipated. But the situation isn't only about King as an individual. Sources emphasize that the assault had broader implications. From the moment he entered the prison, he carried the weight of the Harris name, reality TV baggage, family notoriety, and a reputation as T.I.'s most unpredictable son. Those factors followed him inside, acting as a magnet for envy, resentment, and revenge among inmates already serving long sentences with little to lose. Correctional officers, speaking off the record, confirm that high-profile inmates often become pawns in the power struggles of others. King wasn't merely another prisoner, he was caught in someone else's war. One former Georgia inmate explained it plainly. Outsiders with headlines become targets not only to be punished, but to send a message to the entire prison population and the public watching. Combine that with rumors of a failed contraband deal and the ongoing swirl of Harris family scandals, and it becomes clear King entered an environment filled with hostility from day one. This isn't only about physical violence. Psychological warfare inside prison is equally deadly. Every look, every rumor, every whispered conversation can trigger another attack. Reports confirm that King's privileged upbringing had already painted a target on his back before he ever stepped inside. Once marked, escape is impossible. Resentment toward King Harris smoldered like fuel, waiting for a spark. Inmates saw privilege they could never attain: the private schooling, flashy music videos, luxury cars, and high-powered attorneys. And that perception alone made him a prime target.
Man, get out.
So I ain't know
Get
Tupac
out!
was an actor.
Get out!
I thought that was a lookalike Tupac. And
What are you talking about? You never seen Juice?
Yeah, I did. I
You
thought that was a
never seen
lookalike
No,
Tupac.
What about when it said Tupac Shakur on the screen?
I ain't see that.
Come on, bro. What are you talking
I
about?
don't watch the credits.
How could you embarrass?
To other inmates, King wasn't one of them. He represented an easy, privileged life. Many mocked his attempts to act tough, to project a gangster image, or to assert influence, knowing he had spent far more time in reality TV studios than on real street corners. That image of privilege clashed violently with prison life, and the consequences are now dominating headlines. Behind the scenes, Harris family lawyers are working non-stop, trying to control the narrative. Yet the family itself is divided. Some relatives urge caution, fearing that making waves could put King in even greater danger. Others argue that silence equals surrender, insisting the Harris brand cannot appear weak amid such a public scandal. The internal family conflict is as intense as the battle King faces inside prison. Meanwhile, the other Harris children are caught in the crossfire, navigating a minefield of speculation. Social media drags their names into everything from resurfaced family disputes to messy paternity rumors, erasing the boundary between private grief and public humiliation. Every new leak, whether from a prison guard or a supposed family friend, adds fuel to a fire already out of control. The broader reality is sobering. King's near-fatal beating reveals that celebrity status offers no protection. The justice system doesn't bend for fame. It treats everyone equally. Inside prison walls, wealth, family name, and chart-topping fame mean nothing. The only currency that matters is raw power, and King Harris entered with too little. What may have started as a conflict over respect has escalated into a fight for survival, not just for King, but for the entire Harris dynasty. While T.I. pulls every available string, trying to navigate a system that has claimed countless lives, insiders warn that the ripple effects of this ambush are just beginning. The Harris brand, once untouchable, is now under attack on multiple fronts: legal, personal, and public. King clings to life, and each new headline reinforces the reality. This wasn't a random incident. It feels like the opening chapter of a far darker, more explosive saga. So the haunting question remains: was King Harris simply a casualty of his family's fame? Or is there a deeper game of power, betrayal, and secrets unfolding behind prison walls? Could this violent assault trigger rivalries so dangerous that no amount of money, lawyers, or public relations spin can contain them? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because with the Harris family, the drama never stops. Stay alert, stay curious, and keep your eyes open. The next twist could come when nobody expects it.